We want to take this opportunity to welcome you to the official weigh-in for Glory 65 Utrecht. Tomorrow night, one of the most exclusive, if not the most exclusive night of kickboxing ever in Glory history, in a beautiful setting in one of the Netherlands' beautiful cities of Utrecht inside Central Studios. We'll tell you more about this great fight card coming up here in just a moment, but we say hello from our Amsterdam home inside the beautiful Steigenberger Hotel near Schiphol Airport. And we say hello not just to those that are in the room, but those that may be watching around the world on our Facebook and our YouTube channels. It is nice to have you with us as the world's premier stand-up combat league returns to the Netherlands. This place was alive last night, and we should say congratulations to Amsterdam Ajax fans as they won their first soccer tournament, the Dutch title last night since 2014, their 34th overall. Tomorrow, the attention turns from soccer to kickboxing all over the Netherlands and all over the world for Glory Kickboxing as we make our return here. But we've got more big news to tell you over the last couple of days, some of it breaking in the last few hours, and for that I want to turn the attention for a moment over to the international play-by-play voice of Glory, Mr. Todd Grisham.
Thank you. As you guys know, Glory off to a bit of a slow start this year, but things are about to pick up big time as we have 3 events scheduled for the next 7 weeks, starting, of course, tomorrow here in Utrecht in the Netherlands. And then on June 22nd, we go to Paris, France, where we have 3 world titles on the line. Cedric Doumbé defends his welterweight title against Alim Nabiev. The light heavyweight championship of the world is on the line. Artem Vahitov squaring off against Donegay Abenya. And we just learned today that Anissa Meksen will fight the winner of tomorrow's fight between Brereton and Sophia Olafsson. So the winner of that fight squares off against Anissa Meksen June 22nd in Paris, France. That will be an amazing night. And then we head over to the United States. As some of you know, our biggest national holiday there is July 4th. Big fireworks spectacular. Then the next night, July 5th, we will be in Orlando, Florida for the first ever time for Glory 67. And the featherweight world title will be up for grabs as Pech Panmarong defends against Anbor Bornazarov. And then we have a women's battle, number 1 versus number 2, Tiffany Van Soos. She puts her number 1 mark on the line against number 2, Jadi Menezes, and the winner of that fight will most likely be fighting for a world title in their next fight next. So 3 events in 7 weeks. Let's get ready to roll. Back over to Tim Hughes.
We are ready to roll, but we're going to get things started with not 1 but 2 title fights here at Utrecht tomorrow night, and we look forward to telling you more about this great card. I want to bring up for our preliminary introductions, though, Mr. Ramon Dalder, who will oversee our weigh-ins here. Welcome him to the stage, please. By the way, we should tell you that in the United States, all of the events tomorrow night, the Super Fight Series and Glory 65 itself, will air live on UFC Fight Pass. That's the U.S. and around the world. And here in the Netherlands, thanks to our great partner, Veronica, they'll have all of the action for you live. We'll get started in the lightweight division. So let's bring up our first 2 fighters, Percy de Meyer and Jos van Belsen. De Meyer onto the scales first. By the way, we want to say thank you to Raffles LaRose, who is also here to oversee our weigh-ins today. De Meyer fighting out of Antwerp, Belgium, 5-2, making his Glory debut. He comes on a 2-fight winning streak. 69.6 for De Meyer. His opponent, Jos van Belsen. Van Belsen, 21 years old, the soldier, brings an undefeated record, perfect 5 fights, 5 wins, 1 of those wins by knockout. He too will make his Glory debut. 1 of those 5 fights outside the Netherlands in China. He had a win in November of last year over Zhao Xiaoyu. 70 kilos even for Jos van Belsen. That's the way the night gets started. Central Studios, tomorrow night, Glory 65, Utrecht. Some of the world's next great big talent in the sport of kickboxing taking to the Glory ring tomorrow night. And then it's the welterweights, Amari Diedrich taking on Donny Traoré. Let's get Diedrich up onto the scales first. He's here from Nottingham, United Kingdom. Trained as a Muay Thai fighter. He won the 8-man Road to Glory middleweight tournament back in October. Winner of 3 of his last 4, and overall his record 18 wins with 7 losses. 76.2 for Diedrich. His opponent, Donny Traoré, fighting out of Stuttgart, Germany. Young professional career, 3 wins with 1 loss, and 2 of those 3 wins have come by knockout. He comes in on a 3-fight winning streak, including a successful technical knockout debut in Strasbourg at Glory 64 with 3 knockdowns in round 2.
I be Gucci down, Gucci. You wearing Lacoste? Yeah.
Donnie with an extensive amateur career of 21 wins and only 3 losses.
In the chuck, yeah. Triple cross the club. We do not play tough, yeah. Got the tennis chains on and they real blingy bling. Draco make you do the chicken.
76.4 for Traoré.
Neiman Marcus and I spend a life 50-50. Please proceed with caution. Shooters, they be right with me. 20 bad, cute face and some nice teeth. 7,500 on the Saint Laurent jacket, yeah. Be careful when you dumping your action. I ain't no sucker, I ain't cuffing no action. Nah. The streets raised me, I'm a hoe. I bought a Rari just so I can go faster. Trying to copy me.
And that is the middleweights, Kevin Van Heekeren and Matt Baker. These two will be standing toe-to-toe. Van Heekeren excited to be fighting in his hometown of Utrecht, Netherlands. Louis, 3 wins, 1 loss, 1 bout scored even. He was with us last at Glory 59 here in Amsterdam. Made his debut at Glory 51 in Rotterdam with a first-round KO. 84.4 for Van Heekeren. Now his opponent, fighting in the Netherlands for the first time out of the Bay Area of California, it's Matt Baker. Matt the Butcher Baker, 23 wins, 6 losses, 1 no contest. 12 of those wins, more than half of them coming by way of knockout. He last fought in Houston at Glory 63 with a second-round TKO. 84.9 for Matt Baker. There has been a bit of a social media exchange between these two. Here we have the Butcher and the Baker. And those, my friends, are the preliminary bouts before we get to the Super Fight Series. Coming up next.
He goes down. Every shot. Josh now starting to take over. The juggernaut from Australia.
Here to oversee our weigh-ins for the Super Fight Series and Glory 65, I want to bring up Cor Hemmers. And please welcome our Glory girls, Stephanie and Laura. The Glory Super Fight Series kicks off in the women's super bantamweight division. You heard Todd talk about it a moment ago. Christy Brereton is here to take on Sophia Olafsson. The winner gets a Nissam exit in Paris, France next. Let's get Christy Brereton up onto the stage first, fighting out of the United Kingdom. Blonde Boom, 21 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw with 5 career knockouts. She's a 2-time world Muay Thai champion and ranked the #1 bantamweight in the UK. $54.7 for Brereton. Had her first professional fight, by the way, at age 13, now 26. She literally has fought professionally for half of her life. Now her opponent, Sophia Olafsson, here out of Stockholm, Sweden. Sophia, the Wolf, Olafsson, 48 wins with 8 losses and 21 career knockouts. She is the reigning WMC World Bantamweight Champion and had a successful defense of that title in Sweden 2 years ago against Iman Barlow. 54.7 for Olofsson. Both of these ladies know what's on the line tomorrow night. Win here and fight for the most coveted belt in kickboxing in Paris next month. Then we turn our attention to the lightweight division. It is Luke Whelan here to make his debut, taking on Itai Gershon. Whelan fighting out of London. 49 wins, 13 losses, 1 draw. As I mentioned, making his debut. Long overdue in his mind. He has 8 career knockouts. It's Luke Skywalker Whelan, a 2-time kickboxing world champion, also a British and European Thai box champion. 69.6 for Whelan. Now his opponent going to put his undefeated 3-0 glory record on the line. Fighting out of Tel Aviv, it's Itai Gershon. Itai widely considered the best, if not one of the best, strikers in all of Israel. Undefeated in 3 prior glory appearances, he is a European and world amateur champion. 69.4 for Itai Gershon. This is a lightweight matchup scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. We next turn attention to the featherweight division as Tong Fairtex comes to make his second glory appearance all the way from Pattaya, Thailand, taking on Bailey Sugden of England. Fairtex onto the scales first. Tong riding a 7-fight winning streak. 5 of those 7 wins have come by way of knockout. But look at this professional record. 66 wins, 20 losses, 3 draws, and 25 career knockouts. 64.7. He's coming off a successful glory debut in Lyon, a glory 60. Now his opponent, Bailey Sugden out of Newark, England. The British Bulldog, Bailey Sugden, making his 7th glory start, 12-3 and 1 no contest. 2 of those 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He made his debut in New York City with a glory 43 win over Arthur Sorcer. 64.5 for Sugden.
Satisfy me, baby. Baby, close your eyes and listen to the music. Dig to the summer breeze. It's a groovy night and I can show you how to use it. Come along with me and put your mind at ease. Less conversation, a little more action. All this aggravation and satisfaction. A little more bite, a little less.
Next up, it is the heavyweights. Jihad Kapenik here to take on Junior Tafa from Istanbul and Brisbane, Australia. Different sides of the world. Kapenik here out of Istanbul. The Ottoman is 21-5. 15 of those 21 wins have come by way of knockout. His debut came 3 years ago at Glory 29 in Copenhagen. He is 2-2 in 4 fights since we last saw him in the Glory ring. $116.3 for Kapenik. And now his opponent, Junior, the Juggernaut, Tafa. Tafa at 22 years old, already 24 professional fights, 20-4. But again, look at the knockouts. 16 of those 20 wins have come by way of stoppage. He stepped in against Jamal Ben Sadiq at Glory 62 in Rotterdam, part of our 8-man heavyweight tournament. 117.3 for Tafa, himself a New Zealand national champion.
I hold back sometimes I won't. I feel good sometimes I don't.
And then the headline super fight of the evening. This one's going to be a barn burner too. Josh Johnson and Tijani Bestati. Lightweights. Johnson onto the scales first, fighting out of Vancouver, Canada, and currently ranked number 4 in the Glory World Rankings. Josh, the Nightcrawler. Johnson, 29-9 with 15 career knockouts. He fought for the title at Glory 61 in New York and is a winner of 2 of his last 3 bouts. He is also a 2-time winner of Fight of the Night in Copenhagen and LA. 69.8 for the Nightcrawler. His opponent currently ranked number 2 in the division out of Morocco, Tijani Bestati. Bestati 18-3, 6 career knockouts. The Wonder Boy making his 11th Glory appearance. Winner of 4 of his last 5, including a unanimous decision win last December over Stoyan Koprivlensky. 69.6 for Bestati. 2 of the top 5 lightweights in the Glory World Rankings, looking for another title shot.
Wonderboy, je weet ik kan je voor Wonderboy. Ik weet je hopen voor Wonderboy. Alias Wonderboy, Wonderboy, Wonderboy. Ik weet je hopen voor Wonderboy. Je weet ik kan je voor Wonderboy. Alias Wonderboy, Wonderboy, Wonderboy. Je weet ik kan je voor Wonderboy. Ik weet je hopen voor Wonderboy. Alias Wonderboy.
I want to talk to both of these warriors real quick. We'll start with Josh. Obviously, Tijani has a height and reach advantage over you. How do you plan to deal with this big Dutch fighter?
My training has been perfect for this fight. I don't see it being a problem.
The winner of this fight most likely will get a world title shot. How much pressure do you feel to perform tomorrow night in Utrecht?
No pressure. No pressure whatsoever. I mean, his hometown. He's got the pressure, not me.
Is he ready for you've been around a long time, you're a veteran, he's still a young guy, early 20s. Is he ready for the experience you bring to the ring?
We'll find out.
All right, Josh Johnson, everyone. All right, Tijani, that was a pretty intense stare down. Tell me what was going through your mind up there.
You know, I'm only thinking about tomorrow. I'm ready. I'm calm, collected, and everything. You know, I'm ready for that. He's talking about pressure. I don't have any pressure. You know, I'm 21 years old. What kind of pressure do I have? You know, I don't. Pressure. Come on, man. We did this over 70 times already. So, you know, I'm ready. Come on.
Good luck to you. The Wonder Boy, Tijani Bestati.
And that, my friends, only gets us halfway through the night. We still have 2 world title fights to take care of, and we will do that next in Glory 65. The belts are on the line, the lightweights and the middleweights in 5 3-minute rounds tomorrow night in Utrecht. Coming up at Central Studios, Glory 65 is ready to roll, and we will get started actually at Glory 65 in the middleweight division. Yassine Aghan and Ivan Dannenberg. It's Bordeaux, France, taking on Hoorn, the Netherlands. Let's get Aghan up onto the scales first.
Tout part et vient d'ici. Tu contestes, prépare ton test à manga. Belzunce, fleuron des quartiers phocéens.
Yassine Aghan, 33 wins, 7 losses, 22 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He was with us in Lyon for Glory 60, but made his debut in Lyon at Glory 47. It is Boom Boom Aghan, a French national Muay Thai champion, stepping into the Glory ring again. 84.8 for Yassine Aghan. His opponent, no stranger to fans in this part of the world, Ivan Dannenberg, currently ranked number 4 in the Glory World Rankings. Ivan set to make his 8th Glory start, 28-7. Mr. Cool is a winner of 4 of his last 5 as welterweight, but will make his move into the middleweight division. Starting at Glory 65, he last appeared in Amsterdam at Glory 59 last September. 82.8 for Dannenberg, a contender tournament champion inside the Glory ropes. 2 wins in one night back in Rotterdam at Glory 51. Lots of middleweight action on the card, as a matter of fact. Donovan Wisa and Yusri Belgare will also square off, the number 1 and the number 6 in the Glory World Rankings. Let's get Donovan Wisa onto the scales first, fighting out of Suriname. Donovan carries a certain amount of pride representing Suriname every time he steps in. Great young career, too. 12 wins with just 1 loss, 8 of those wins by knockout. And he had a second-round knockout of Pate Manaz in Strasbourg at Glory 64. 84.4 for Wisa. Now his opponent, the number 1 contender in the division, Yusri Belgare. Yusri last fought in Lyon at Glory 60, came away with a first-round TKO. He holds a professional record of 25 wins with 5 losses and 13 knockouts in his career. A contender tournament champion. 85.2 for Belgare. And then the co-main event of the evening, 5 rounds for the lightweight championship of the world. One of the great rivalries in all of kickboxing, Marat Grigorian and Sidichai Sitsong Pinong. You may remember the last time they squared off in Shenzhen at Glory 57. Punch for punch, kick for kick. It was one of the closest title fights in our history. And they'll be at it again tomorrow night in Utrecht. Marat Grigorian, number 1 contender in the division, fighting out of Armenia. 60 wins, 11 losses, 1 bout scored even, and 1 no contest with 35 career knockouts. 69.4 for Grigorian. He is a Japan Max and China World Max tournament champion. And now one of the most dominant champions anywhere in any combat sport, Sidichai Sitsong Pinong, is back to make his 7th defense of the belt on a 9-fight winning streak that dates back 3 years. Sidichai here out of Bangkok, Thailand. 122 wins, 30 losses. 5 bouts scored even with 32 knockouts. He's 11-1 in the Glory ring. And by the way, those 157 career fights, to put that into perspective, the top 4 ranked in the division have a combined 154 fights. 69.5 for the champ. 5 rounds for the Glory lightweight championship of the world.
That's rock and roll.
Their last meeting in Shenzhen, by the way, a split decision. It was that close. And they'll do it again in Utrecht tomorrow night. And then it's the main event of the evening, 5 rounds for the middleweight championship of the world, a rematch that dates back to Glory 20 in Dubai in April of 2015. And it's amazing that these two have not met since then in the ring. Jason Wilness and Alex Pereira. The challenger under the scales first. Wilness will be fighting in his hometown of Utrecht. Very much looking forward to being home. 31 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw, and 9 career knockouts for Psycho. A former Glory middleweight champion of the world. He took the belt from then champion Simon Marcus in New Jersey at Glory 33. 84.4 for Jason Wilness. And now you talk about a dominant champion. Alex Pereira is here out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. He'll make his 4th defense of the belt that he took in Guangzhou, China back in 2017. Poatan brought his sister and his father here with him for this one tomorrow night. 29-6 with 18 career knockouts on a 5-fight winning streak himself, including a unanimous decision win at Glory 58 in Chicago. 84.7 for the champion, Pereira.
Let's speak to both of these men. We'll start first with the challenger, Jason Wilness. First of all, how does it feel and what does it mean to you to be fighting in Utrecht?
It means a lot, you know. We've been to Glory around the world, and now it's in our own city. So yeah, we're pretty excited for this event.
Yeah, Jason lives there, trains out of Coliseum Gym that's there in Utrecht. Obviously, you've faced this man twice. You've beaten him 2 times, but he seems to have improved greatly since then. What makes you think you can beat him again and win the world title?
Yes, I've beat him twice. It's not going to be easy. He knows he wants to beat me, so yeah, I have to come with the full me, and I think I can beat him for the 3rd time. Why not? I beat him twice, so the 3rd time also. Yeah.
Good luck. Jason Wilness. Now to the champion, Alex Pereira. Congratulations on your success. How do you feel about facing Jason Wilness for a 3rd time?
Me sinto muito bem, muito feliz com essa luta, muito bem preparado. Vai ser um show para o público, um show para todo mundo que está interessado em assistir a luta.
I'm very happy to fight Wilness again. I feel very good. I feel very well prepared, and it's going to be a show for everybody who's watching the fight.
What will be different this time around?
O que vai ser diferente dessa vez?
Vai ser tudo diferente, esquecer o que passou, uma nova luta. Cada luta é uma luta.
It's going to be everything different. Forget what's in the past, new day. Each fight is a different fight.
You've pulled out some spectacular knockouts your last few fights. What can we expect to see from you against Jason tomorrow?
Suas últimas lutas teve uns nocautes espetaculares. O que a gente pode esperar de amanhã?
Sempre procurando nocaute, agressivo o tempo todo, inteligente o tempo todo.
Always looking for the knockout, no matter what. Always aggressive, smart, and just looking for the win.
He beat you in your home country once. Now you get to face him in his hometown in front of all his family, all of his friends. How do you feel about that?
Ele ganhou de você uma vez no seu país, na frente do seu povo, e agora é a vez dele lutar com você na frente do povo dele. O que significa para você?
Para mim é muito importante estar aqui também, lutando com o público dele. Eu acho que se eu fizer um bom trabalho, ganho o público dele também. E tomara que não seja um peso para ele lutar com o povo dele vendo.
It's going to be good for me, you know, I come here to fight on his place, and maybe hopefully win his crowd too, and I hope it's not going to be too much pressure for him fighting in front of everybody that knows him.
Good luck to you. The world champion, Alex Pereira.
Thank you, Todd, and what a night it's going to be tomorrow night. Central Studios, beautiful Utrecht, the Netherlands, as Glory gets back to action. Remember, in the U.S. and around the world. Watch it live on UFC Fight Pass here in the Netherlands. Thanks to our friends at Veronica. We hope you enjoy it, but we really hope to see you tomorrow night at Central Studios. You know, anytime Glory gets together, it's the place where true world kickboxing champions are crowned. Utrecht, are you ready for glory?